Arabic writing was born before the arrival of Islam, sometime between the 4th and the 5th centuries. Writing is read from right to left. This lintel, inscribed with the name of the poet Imru al-Qais, bears one of the most ancient inscriptions in Arabic. The Arabic alphabet has 28 letters written along a base line, with strokes going above and below it. Letters change shapes depending on their position in the word. At the beginning, in the middle, at the end, or isolated. Some letters have the same shape, and only dots, 1, 2, or 3, differentiate them. Inscriptions on objects rarely include these dots. Habit of reading and frequency of the formula allow the reader to understand them. Only consonants and long vowels are written. There are signs to indicate short vowels. I, A, U. The shadda means the consonant is doubled. The sukun indicates a closed syllable, that is, that doesn't end in a vowel. In fact, these signs hardly ever appear, except in the Quran, where a mistake in reading could produce a wrong interpretation of the text. The Arabic alphabet is used to transcribe other languages, such as Persian, which is an Indo-European language very different from Arabic. So specific letters were added to the alphabet. The Arabic alphabet is also used to transcribe Ottoman Turkish, a language permeated with Arabic and Persian, but belonging to a group of languages known as Altaic, which extends from southern Russia to Mongolia and China.
Now is the time for him to suspend the blood-stained glory in the heavens.
There are two types of script. The first is angular and follows a baseline. It is called Kufic. It was the only style used for copying the Quran until the end of the 10th century. Its boundless decorative potential makes it sometimes barely legible. Cursive is the second type of script. Its round letters lend themselves to different aesthetic effects. Inscriptions don't systematically follow a single line, but sometimes several, horizontal or slanted. The letters are aesthetically intermingled to create balance, rhythm, and symmetry. Cursive script was codified in the 9th century. The mark left by the nib of the kalam, the trimmed reed pen, is the unit of proportion for forming all the letters. A standard letter, the alif, defines the height of a circle in which the other letters are inscribed. For Muslims, Arabic is a holy language because it is the language of the Quranic revelation. It composes a visual world, appearing on religious as well as secular monuments. In places of worship, writing was the essence of the decoration, as it was prohibited to represent human and animal figures. Writing spreads over all kinds of surfaces. It is found even on the simplest everyday objects. Writing is used to protect, in close contact with the body. The magic script on this cup was supposed to give its power to the liquid, which was then swallowed, poured, or cast aside. Sometimes the inscription tells us about the use of the object.
Because of the wine's purity and the cup's delicacy, the colour of the cup and that of the wine were blended.
Objects often bear good wishes addressed to their owner, bestowing blessings, peace, and happiness. Writing plays on several levels of meaning. This lamp bears the inscription of the Quran surah titled Light, that also mentions a lamp, image of God.
God is the light of the heavens and the earth. The likeness of his light is as a niche wherein is a lamp.
Writing is so important in the arts that motifs are created out of recurrent or symbolic formulas, like the pair of letters Lam Alif, taken from the name of God. Here the Lam Alif is so stylized that the letter merges with the motif. On the other hand, motifs often imitate letters, giving the impression of a writing whose meaning is in fact missing. This is called pseudo-inscription, which is found beyond the Islamic world. Contacts with the East brought Islamic objects to Europe, but their inscriptions were not understood. Used as ornaments, they lost their form and original meaning.